My name is Jim Broadbent, and I was inspired to support SPANA after seeing their work for myself in Morocco. I hope this short film will inspire you to support their work too. I've seen how SPANA's people are dedicated, compassionate, and real experts in animal welfare. SPANA provides care, education, training, research, and vital help in emergencies. And I know that these skills are vital to help poor people care for their animals. Animals like this little foal. She may be dead by the age of 2. Working night and day, worked to death. No shade, no water, no rest. For working animals, life can be brutal. Day after day after day. What creates this awful cycle of misery? The answer is poverty. If a poor family has even one animal, they are lucky, and they must rely on it for work, for transport, for life. These animals toil endlessly in blistering heat because they and their owners have no choice. And if such bleak poverty is not bad enough, many owners have no idea how to care properly for their animals. Injuries and wounds go untreated and become infected. Whether it's horses, donkeys, camels or livestock, people are desperate to learn how to care properly for their animals. And that's why SPANA's work is in such big demand. It's been that way since 1923, when 2 intrepid English ladies, Kate Hussali and her daughter Nina, founded the Society for the Protection of Animals Abroad after witnessing the suffering of animals in North Africa. SPANA exists to end this grinding cycle of misery. It's a huge challenge, and one that SPANA can't tackle alone. That's why I hope you will want to support SPANA today. There are more than 200 million working animals in developing countries, and incalculable numbers of livestock. People keep them simply because they have to. If his mule is sick, he cannot get his grain to market. And that means no food for his family. Without its working donkey, this family cannot work their land. And if they can't grow crops, they may struggle to survive. You can see why it's vital to end the cycle of misery for working animals. And that's what many devoted people help SPANA to do in some of the world's poorest countries. I have witnessed this work in Morocco, where it was so clear that people need working animals, and those animals need SPANA. SPANA provides care, education, training, research, and help in emergencies. And this all relies on donations. Open harness wounds, crippling loads, agonizing bit sores. It's frankly horrific stuff. That's why caring for individual animals is fundamental to SPANA's work. Just look at this pile of rusty bits. SPANA replaced all of them with new ones. SPANA treats tropical diseases, even hyena bites, which threaten to make life agonizing and short. SPANA's hospitals and mobile clinics provide life-saving support where there are no vets, no qualified farriers, no equine dentists, scarcely anyone with any animal welfare skills. Of course, SPANA must do more than treat individual animals. Education is vital, because so much harm comes not from ill treatment, but from ignorance. People crowd into SPANA's clinics, desperate to learn about animal welfare. The smiles of grateful owners show you just what this means to them. And looking beyond those who own animals today, SPANA educates future generations to care. These mobile clinics and education buses travel almost 500,000 miles each year. Children love animals, and they are eager to know how to care. In fact, more than 40,000 children visit the education centres each year. But SPANA's education goes beyond animal owners and children to support the formal training of vets. SPANA supports hundreds of vets, and of course by training just one vet, SPANA can help thousands of animals and their owners. Of course, education and training requires new knowledge. So SPANA supports research into issues such as tropical equine diseases. SPANA balances this long-term research work with a commitment to move fast in a crisis. SPANA responds rapidly to many emergencies. It's amazing work in extraordinary situations. When drought hit Kenya, SPANA kept 20,000 animals alive until the rains came. In Kosovo, SPANA cared for abandoned and injured animals, even removing bullets. In Darfur, famine killed 10,000 donkeys. SPANA provided food, vaccines, and trained 90 basic veterinary workers. The next year, not a single donkey died in their care. In Zimbabwe, the problem is economic meltdown. With petrol unaffordable, the burden of transport falls on animals. Owners improvise harnesses from scrap metal. The resulting wounds are horrendous. Long-term poverty means SPANA has so much work to do here. Step by step, day by day, SPANA is breaking the cycle of misery. And now SPANA needs you to take the next step with them. Some people literally take steps to help. But if you don't fancy tackling a marathon in one of these donkey suits, there are many more ways to help. Maybe join friends for a coffee morning, have a clear out and a car boot sale in aid of SPANA, or make a regular gift so that you are there with SPANA every step of the way. Some animal lovers also ensure their values live on by including a gift to SPANA in their will. Take part, give a donation, leave a legacy. These are all great ways to help SPANA end the cycle of misery. Thank you.